start recording. All right, so we are at, not January, February 6th. Crazy! February 6th. I mean, it feels like it just turned February and it's already a week in almost. My hair, wow, this is nuts. But anyway, it's an exciting time, at least I feel like it is, with all that's going on. 80-day obsession is literally my obsession. I don't know about you guys. I know that not everybody's doing it, but for those of you who are, I wake up every morning, I'm like, I feel my stomach. And I'm like, oh, it's going down. Like, I'm feeling bumps and I feel my butt. And I'm like, that wasn't there before. Like, that right there. And Mr. O was like, grabbing here and there. I'm like, yeah, it's I'm sure you ladies are experiencing the same thing, but it's really exciting. It's so innovative. It's so and I was reading, somebody had just said, it's going to take the guesswork out of your lifestyle now. I mean, for me, it's like, okay, it's time to eat. I know what I'm supposed to eat, what I'm supposed to eat, how I'm supposed to eat. Like, it's just brilliant. So if you're in the coach group, I like it. And there are times when I don't like it because there's a lot of people that you get 40,000 people in a group, right? And you're going to have a little bit of negativity. You're going to have a lot of personalities. You're going to have big personalities. You're going to have loving personalities. You're going to have rah personalities. So
they ask the same thing over.
I know. I'm like, there's a search bar right there. Search bar.
It's like, is it normal? Is it normal? I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody asked this 5 minutes ago. Go read their post. Autumn made like 10 lives about it.
I know. Poor Autumn. Like, seriously, because she's doing an amazing job by going and trying to answer and like and comment and do these live videos. So the fact that she's doing that and the people are still asking the stuff she's addressing, it's like,
yeah.
But it's really cool to see all the transformation so far. It's just insane. It's just insane. So anyway,
I have not weighed in yet at all. So I'm waiting. I'll do it on Sunday right before phase 2 starts.
I've been the bad girl that's gotten on the scale and it's not doing anything. But I'm like, who cares? Because I'm seeing the girl who looked like she was pregnant a couple months ago and now I don't have a food baby. So I'm good with that. I don't care about the number, because we're building muscle and obviously that's more mass in your body and that sort of thing. But anyway, and for those of you who are not, I know that you're probably enjoying the journey watching everyone and getting information to help your challengers who decide to do the group. But anyway, I wanted to go over a couple things. Obviously, $10 off challenge packs this month, which is really cool for the all access. $150 for a challenge pack is insane. I'm actually going back and messaging people who were interested in the past and saying, I don't know if you've changed your mind or if you've decided now is the right time, but we have a promotion that's going to give you a discount that was already on a discount. So that might be something you want to do, is go back through the people you've talked to over the course of just tell them, hey, we've got a promotion that's going on for health and fitness to change your life. And it's going, it's something that is really affordable if you break it down. So that is going on. Obviously, Summit's coming up. It seems like it's far away, but you guys, we're not too far away from Summit. So if you have not purchased a ticket and you want to go, do that, because it really is something that you want to attend if you are wanting to grow your business. It's one of those life-changing experiences that I know for myself, the first time I went to Summit, it was just life-changing. And then from there on, I will never, ever miss another one. And we will do a team event. It seems like most people are coming in a little bit later. So last year we did Wednesday evening. I know it's hard for people to get in. So we might do like a brunch lunch kind of thing Thursday instead, just so that everybody can get there. I don't want people to miss out on our team event before all the fun stuff. Well, that's going to be fun too. The fun stuff starts. I don't have a venue or anything yet, but I'll be working on it soon. And I'll try to get some sort of group together so that the summit goers are up to date on all the different things going on with our team. So it's going to be so fun. Really, really excited. So another thing I wanted to kind of explore, and this is not in stone, obviously, at all, because it's just coming into fruition in my head, is we've never really had a team retreat. And I've always wanted to have one. And it's one of those things where you kind of want to have a benchmark to work for to be able to attend it. And I'm not sure exactly what that's going to be. And I'd like your feedback. Even if it's just coming here and me just spoiling the crap out of you with like photo shoot and makeup sessions and a limo ride to some fancy dinner or whatever, and you just get here, right? Or I can help with your expense of your flight or whatever, like that sort of thing. I would love to do that. The reason I started thinking about that, well, I've always wanted to do that in general, but Autumn, you guys, I don't know if you saw, she had a retreat that she is hosting next month for 10 people in Santa Barbara, California, at a freaking winery like mansion. So I came this close to signing up the other day. I heard about it. Somebody posted, they're like, who else is going to this retreat? And I was like, what? So it's Autumn, her brother Bobby. So he's going to be cooking all weekend for the people, spoiling them. They're going to be doing wine tastings at this winery, be working out, having massages, and then Callie, which is Autumn's sister, who's on AD Obsession, who's like nutrition expert, going to be there doing workshops. And granted, yeah, it was like $4,500 to go, but I'm like, that's a life-changing experience to spend one-on-one time with Autumn for an entire weekend, and then like completely just feeding your brain, and almost like a personal development retreat. But there were 10 spots, and they went really quick. Obviously, there were 2 spots left when I found out about it, and I sat there and I was like, for one, it's hard to get to Santa Barbara from Atlanta or anywhere because it's a small airport, and I'm funky with flying. Like, I want direct or I'm not going to get on a plane. And there were like all these different stops. It was like 17 hours to get there, and I was like, I don't know if I can do that. So anyway, went back and forth on it. And by the time I reached a decision, I saw that the spots were gone. I was like, it's probably a good idea. I just thought, wow. I mean, spending in a weekend with Autumn in a house with Bobby cooking for you. Anyway, so I started thinking, how cool would it be if we could spend as a team a weekend together and just completely bond and like, I don't know, work out together and eat together and whatever, maybe have some wine together, just, I don't know. I would love that. So I'm going to work on something, whether it's you guys, we have lots of rooms here. So that would be, something I could spend a lot more money on the actual stuff that we do versus going to like a resort or something like that. Does that make sense? But just an idea to put it out there. Okay. And also, we haven't done any sort of group or training or push group or anything like that since when? I don't even know. 6, 7, 8 months? I don't even know. Like, we just kind of shied away. We're kind of like, do your own thing. Good luck. Right? Good luck with this business. No, but really, I just thought maybe we could, for those of you who want to run, not everybody wants to run, and that's okay. But if you want to, I want to run. If you want to run, and I know we're doing Team Cup, but on top of Team Cup, if we want to do like an accelerated push type training, nothing that's going to completely turn your world upside down to where you're taking away from your life and family, but doing behaviors that can push your business forward. I would love to create a group, and I do want to partner up. And I know I talked about this beginning of the year, partner up with maybe another team to do it together. So that's going to be something I'm working on like next, like ASAP, like tomorrow. And I want to start it like Monday. Yay. Okay. JL's in. Diana's in. Cool. All right. So, all right. Amanda's in. Yay. Okay. So the reason why it kind of hit me, well, many reasons why, but again, we haven't done anything in a long time to push each other than just to have our team page, which is great, but it's easy just to kind of fall by the wayside and just get by. And what more than to have a team to help each other and push each other and to do the things that grow your business. So, the National Wake Up Call. If you did not listen or watch it, which is really cool, we can watch it now on the TVV 411 live and actually see the people talking. And Jen Richardson was amazing. If you haven't watched it, you have to. Obviously, Instagram is where she grew her business, and that's where I'm trying to continue Facebook because I love Facebook, but I also do Instagram too and learn how she had built her business. And when she started, she basically went to her team and she said, who wants to run with me, right? And I'm like, I haven't been asking that. I'm just like, you guys do what you want to do. Like, good luck. And that's just not, I don't know. Like, I just, Haley, cool. Yay. Awesome. Cool. Okay. So, again, I don't want the content to just be fluff. I want it to be something that's going to help all of us. So just bear with me on getting that together, but I'll try to get the group up and running soon. There's her actual face. She's beautiful there too. And partner, I have a couple people in mind who've reached out to me in the past that for whatever reason we didn't end up doing it because the timing was a little off. So anyway, so I'll let you guys know that as soon as possible so we can kind of dive into that. And even if it's just a handful of us, I don't care. Like, for me, like, I need accountability too, and I need push. So the fact that you guys want to do that too is exciting. So besides all of that, what do you guys want to talk about tonight? I know I just rambled a bunch of different stuff, and I didn't come into this call with an actual topic other than, like, getting us up to date on things going on and our team and how we can bond more and do more. And then from there, like, you spit out a topic and you can run from there. It doesn't really matter. Although I did find out, and Meredith, when I hosted the team call last week for Chelsea, found out that Get Over Your DAM and Self is on Audible. And I loved that book. Like, it really, really pushed me in a lot of different ways. And when I found out last week it was on Audible, where is the book? It's somewhere around here. I was like, so cool. So, yay! Yes, thank you. Yes, perfect. So it is on Audible now, and I didn't know that it had gotten on Audible. So the fact that it is, I'm actually listening to it now versus reading it. And I don't know, something about the way she speaks. And I'm not one of those tough love people, even though she kind of is a little tough love. But it's like the right amount of tough love. It's not like abrasive tough love. It's just kind of the right amount. So if you do Audible, oh man, then you can get that one. What else is everybody doing PD wise? I want to share.
Mine right now, Natalie is Lucky Bit.
Okay.
And she's awesome.
Didn't you say that you did that last call, right?
That was the first one I read.
Okay, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
And so I moved to, then I guess that was actually the second book. Lucky Bitch is the first one, and I'm reading that now. So I went back to the first one. But it's all about believing that you deserve what you can get, believing in your own self-worth. And it's real empowering.
Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I found that I was all over the place for a while with PD. I mean, it's one of those things where anxious for nothing. That. I might put that down. I think we all have had anxiety at some point, right? For no reason or for reasons? Both. Cool. What else? So we're in the middle of a 3-day sneak peek. If you guys do want to hop in there, feel free, share your story. And I don't know if you guys have any ideas on how to spice it up more than what we've got. We've kind of been doing the same thing for a while. We do a 3-day and then we do a 1 hour. And I'm trying myself to, because I get so comfortable with inviting sneak peeks and not inviting to the actual opportunity. So I want to do better about just one-on-one inviting. Crushing it by Gary. Cool. Talk about a tough love, Gary V. So obviously I'm going to continue to do the sneak peeks. They feel like they've gotten a lot smaller. They have gotten a lot smaller. And so you guys feel free to participate when we do them, because the more people that are in there interactive, the better usually the outcome is. But again, I feel like I know I've gotten away from one-on-one inviting to the opportunity, and I want to be more accountable to that. So our push group can be partly to that too. But what else? Back to Summit. Everybody going to Summit? No, JL is. She's on the phone. I'm sorry. I might have to put Robin in my suitcase. Let's see. Jessie, yes. I think Samantha is. So I'm excited about Indy. Never been. Yay, Haley, cool. Oh, Jessie. Are you really? No, you're not. Okay, cool. Robin, I understand. Jessie, we don't have anything to drink at these things. Do not even. I mean, we don't have anything to drink before like noon. Just kidding. No. It's like I don't ever drink liquor or Bloody Marys or anything. But some men I'm like, oh, Bloody Mary. It's the weirdest thing. I got the same Bloody Mary mix from like a year ago when I had a girls' weekend here. That just still sitting there and untouched. Same with liquor, but we get to Summit and it's like, oh, the health and fitness, capital of America. Let's have some drinks. Oh, honey. Work hard, play hard, right? All right, what else, you guys? I know typically I have something focused on to talk about, and I was like, tonight, let's just not have anything unless you guys have anything in mind that you want. Talk about liquor is healthier than beer. Tequila, just straight up with a little bit of lime, and then you're good. Very few calories. Where were we? Oh, it was Jamaica, and I ordered a skinny margarita, and it was literally like skinny margarita. It was like tequila, lime, juice, like a little bit, and I was like, I can't drink this. I'm being on my booty really, really quick. They're like, you wanted it skinny. This is making it skinny. Another thing I've been looking at is another PD event. Like in the past, I would always get an Eric Worre stuff. His one for women is right before Riviera Maya. And it's just so close to each other that I don't know if I can just wing it. It's just back to back. But if you guys hear of anything that is captivating that you want to share, it's just one of those things. I would just feel like, I went to Danny Johnson, what was it, in October, I think it was. And that was awesome. There's always something to attend, to light your fire, and just really, I don't know, it's completely worth the investment. Oh, you guys too. This is completely off subject. Taxes. Okay, I don't care what party you're on. I don't, right at this second. But whatever they've done for people who have their business is different. Like, I just started plugging in some numbers, and usually I owe like a bunch of money. And I'm like, oh, wow. And I'm still like plugging in numbers, and I'm like, oh my, I'm not going to owe that much this year. And it's because you own, like, again, I don't know, you hate Trump, you love Trump, you whatever Trump, or whatever Republican or Democrat or whatever. Whatever they just recently passed with having your own business is a good thing for us. Good. So I started thinking soon, I'm going to put it out there, social, like if you're not a part of your own business, you need to be in something. I don't care if you're selling makeup or whatever. You need to be doing something. And obviously health and fitness is a great one, but but yeah, I don't know. I told my husband, he came home, I'm like, I started doing a little bit of taxes, and he was like, really? Like, why are you even like doing that right now? And I'm like, I was curious, and I don't know, it's really exciting. So you get to write, I mean, obviously you guys know if you've been around for a while, or if you're, you've had a business before, you get to write off a lot of stuff. So just saying. JL, you already did yours. Look at you. Good for you. I just like to kind of rip the Band-Aid off and get it over with. But sometimes it's not fun when you do it because you're like, oh no. But this year is just really exciting. So I'm like, okay. What else? What else do you want to talk about? Nothing. You're like, we didn't come prepared. You didn't tell us. Anybody opt for the SC trip next year? Yay! Anybody else? Okay, so if you have the opportunity to do that, number one, it's going to help you motivate yourself to hit Success Club and get Success Club points, because those points go towards the trip. All right? Year before last, we did a cruise. Okay, so getting my husband on the boat is going to be an obstacle. It's going to be a struggle because he likes the land and he's never been on a boat and he's all freaking out. But I'm like, you know what I did? Whenever it was time to register, I got this pimp app, not ASS, sorry, like a suite And I showed it to him, and I'm like, this is the one I'm going to get. And he's like, oh, that's really, really nice. It's got a living room and a bar and a balcony and a big bedroom and a bathroom. And he's like, well, maybe I'll go. I'm like, you've never experienced it, so you can't say that you don't like cruises. Because that's what he says, I don't like cruises. I'm like, you've never been on a cruise. You don't know. And it's not like you're getting on a rickety boat that you're may or may not make it. This is like, so we went on the year before last, Oasis of the Seas, and it was insane. At the time, I think it was one of the biggest boats. Now the one that we've got for next year is the biggest boat ever. It's a huge city on water, and I just remember walking around going, how is this even a boat? Like, there's restaurants and shops and everything you can imagine. I mean, you guys know about cruises, but anyway, I'm like, Jesse, expired today. You think it's too late to go do it today? Well, maybe you'll get another invite if it. Till 3 p.m. And you'll get another one. I probably can. Get on the wait list. Seriously. Yeah, so anyway, I was like, I don't care, you're going. He's like, okay. Yeah, it will come back around. I mean, on top of this, extravagant vacation that if you earn it, it's basically free, except for your, $300, which is by law, they have to make you pay a deposit for whatever reason. It's a law. Like, people are like, oh, you're paying a deposit. Well, it's not anybody's discretion. So that, and then again, getting to these events, you guys, not only is amazing for you, your business, bonding with people, learning more about the business. When you post that on social and people see that you're around all of that positive energy, and it's just magnetic, right? So you need to make sure that you get to these things because it is part of the business. Aw, sweetness. Oh, love. It's only 8:30, you guys. Who wants to share a positivity or something that's really exciting for you right now? With a nice booty and a chiseled ab. All right, I've learned my lesson. From now on, we have a topic. I'm just looking at previous notes of other things that done. Do you have any specific goals for the month? Mine's SE20 because last month I was supposed to be at SE20. It was SE14. And that was on my vision and dream board, and I didn't do it. Wah, wah. So I'm Emerald back, SC10. There you go, Meredith. Getting Emerald back. Oh, dun, dun, dun. Little JT. Y'all watch JT? I was like, dancing in the living room. My dog was like, she's crazy. She's crazy. I don't think the Maxwells watched the Super Bowl, though. Oh, it was so good. I know you did, Meredith. It's so funny, Meredith, because so I posted that day just to get some engagement on my page. It was, I think it was like a Thursday or something. I was like, so, what did you watching the Super Bowl?
Hunter, stop.
I would put on my page, I said, for those of you watching the Super Bowl, are you watching it from home or at a party or bar or whatever? And immediately I was getting, I'm not watching that. I'm banning that. Not me. I'm watching a patriotic movie instead. I was like, okay. After about like my uncle, my aunt, one of my best friends, Meredith, I know, Meredith, you weren't being negative. It was just funny because it was like all of a sudden it's like a political post, and I'm like, no, not so much. So I deleted it. And my girlfriend, Christy Robin. She's one of my best friends from life, and she had put on there, I'm watching a patriotic movie instead. And after, she said, I know that's not what you were looking for in this post. And I was like, okay. After, again, people were like, I'm not watching that. So I deleted the post, and she messaged me, and she was like, you deleted it, laugh out loud. I was like, well, that wasn't really the intention. I was just trying to get a little engagement on the Super Bowl. And she's like, well, you know me, and I'm surprised that my parents are very outspoken too with politics or whatever and stuff. So I don't know. It was just funny. She was like, that's funny that you deleted it. I was like, I can't handle that. People were like, I'm not watching that. Anyway.
I've been doing a lot of those engagement posts. I kind of copycatted Amy Silverman. One day I seen her ask a question, and I was like, oh, I know what she's doing. She's trying to beat the Facebook algorithm. Because I see all the ones out there, everybody's like, if you can see my post, comment here, whatever. I'm like, I know what you're trying to do, so I'm not going to comment on it. And I was like, I got to find a way to beat it so I can, start interacting with more people. And I seen her doing it, so I just started asking the same question she asked, except for I twisted up in my own words. And I think I asked yesterday, what was your favorite childhood TV show? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna have to turn the commenting off because people are still commenting on it. I'm like, this one girl's like, she just randomly thinks of shows. And I'm like, oh my goodness, it's blowing up my phone. But that seems to be working. And then I start seeing the people who are commenting on it, I'm starting to see their stuff more. So I try hard to think of a question every day to ask people. Even if it's something simple like, what was your favorite song during high school?
People want to be heard, Yeah. And they're not heard like in everyday life sometimes. So, on social media, if they can be heard, even if it's in a post like that, then yeah. Exactly. So I know you had asked me earlier about having your list of people, and I know we kind of went over this a while back when I was doing Curtis's training. So what I can do really quick while we're just sitting here is kind of show that, you guys. So I was in a training with Curtis, and he does a KA training and social media training, and he's really, really good at what he does. And both times I've done one of his trainings, I've had really good months. Well, I did in December, I did one of his trainings and got a lot out of it. And then after the training, I stopped doing it. So there you go. But I kind of showed you guys and you may already know this, but if you have people that you are really wanting to connect with, this is what he had us do. He had us write down like 100 people that, number one, we want as either a customer or our dream team per se, or as a referral, like as someone who would refer people to you. So he said, just don't discriminate, just write out a list, 100 people for each category per se. And then from there, I'll share my screen. But okay. So, for instance, if you're wanting to follow a certain amount of people and love on their posts. So I know, like, if you have, like for me, I have close to 4,000 friends on Facebook. I cannot see everybody's posts. Some people's posts I don't want to see because it's like not positive and it's stuff I just don't want to see. Obviously, there's an unfollow button, but there's also the button that can be one of those that you like physically see, like for instance, let me show you this. Friends list. All right, so when I was doing this training, he had us have a customer list. And from there, all of my news feed was only the people who I wanted to be my customer, right? So you can set up your Facebook to say, okay, for the next 30 minutes, I'm going to love on, comment, like, even send messages to the people that I want to be a customer of mine, and simply have them in your newsfeed. And that's it. Not anybody else, just the people you want to have as your customers. He's already one of my customers. But I have him as a customer just so I can basically keep him motivated and keep him, you know, on track or whatever. So he's on my is you can create a list from, if you click on friends list, click on create new list, list name, you can just say whatever, I don't know, new. They're not going to know that you're doing this. At first I'm like, are they going to know they're in a group? Because they're not in a group. It's actually on your newsfeed. Create that. And then from there, you can add people to the list. So for instance, just for instance, since I just saw Grady. So from now on, when I go to that new customer list, I'm going to see, well, he doesn't have anything right now listed because he hasn't posted anything since I did that. But friends list, come on, friends list. Okay. New friends. So this was a good tool too. If you add a new friend on Facebook or they add you, putting them in a new section on your newsfeed so that you can get to know your new friends, right? Very great tool, because otherwise they're just going to fall into your newsfeed and you'll probably never see them again, right? So if you go to your newsfeed on your new friends, you can get to know them by commenting, liking, even sending them a message. If you see something like, for instance, it's funny. For instance, oh, I see that you're selling the Monet. I hear it's really great. You know, see, blah, blah, blah. Just, you know, good for you for starting your own business. You know, sending a message or something like that. Or anything at all, you know. I love that you have good, you know, positive post, whatever. So these are my new friends as of December, because I did this in December. But it's something I really need to go back to, because it's actually filtering the people that you want to connect with versus your whole entire newsfeed. And I didn't actually realize this was something that was there until he went through that you can do that. it's kind of a game changer because, again, I know we all scroll through Facebook like all the time, and we're just going through the motions of probably seeing the same stuff. But if you divide your people up, prospects, as to, again, people you maybe want to be on your dream team or your team in general, and then from there you can love on them for like maybe say 30 minutes a day. Just say, okay, these are the people that, here's me, that I want to talk to, and not see all the other noise on Facebook. I don't know if you guys already do this or not. Is that helpful? Try it out. Just make a list of whatever, 50 people, however many people that you really want to connect with, and then maybe like once a day, just go through that one list, and then, oh, you're so welcome. Because again, the algorithms on Facebook are just going to give you whatever people are liking, and it might not be the stuff that you like, not be the people that you necessarily want to connect with. So if you do put those lists together and then just do that a couple times per day, what you find, and what I found too, is that when I was doing that month, like really focusing on those people, they were coming to my stuff because I wasn't going to their stuff like all the time. They're probably like, hello, stalker. But, you know, seriously, I mean, it was like, let me genuinely connect with these people because for whatever reason, I feel connected with them. So let me comment, like, message. And then from there, it was like they were coming to mine too, and like comment and liking and that sort of thing. So just a little tip. So that was something that he made us do every single day in December. There was a form we had to fill out and submit it. And if we didn't submit it, we were kicked out of the group. That's how he is. He's just like, you know, when you sign up for his course, I mean, I think it was $75, which isn't that much for a course. But he was like, it's an introductory course. The first time he had done it, and he said, you know, you don't submit your thing by the end of the day and I don't see it, then you're out, because you're not doing yourself any justice if you're not doing the work. So it's like, I'm doing you a favor for making you stay accountable. And if you're not going to stay accountable, then you're out. And so I was like, oh, okay, I gotta make sure to do the form like first thing because I didn't want to get kicked out. But anyway, just something to consider when you want to connect with people. But yeah, I think he made us do 100. I think it was 100 each category. But you don't have to do 100. You can do whatever you want to do, obviously. But so there was $75 worth of training in 5 minutes. Now to stay accountable to it. All right, we're about 15 till 9. So does anybody else have anything? Do you have anything you want to talk about next week? Just let me know. If you have anything, message me, post on the team page. In our organization, she was under, or Charlene Booker, she's in that team, Coaches in Motion. If you don't know who she is, she's amazing. She's going to do one of our team calls soon. But I don't know if it's going to be next week, probably the following. But she's got a great social media presence too. So, all right. Amanda, Jesse, Samantha, if you want your faces on the... Hi. All right. All right, you guys. On 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thanks for getting on. Thanks for being patient with my sporadic, all over the place self tonight. Hope that something was productive. Something resonated with you. I don't know. And if not, then we got to spend a little bit of time together. No big deal. And if you have anything else that you want to talk about next week, if you want to co-host a call ever, let me know. And otherwise, you guys rock the rest of this week. We've got a lot of great things going on. So get out there and share it like gangbusters. Love you guys.